what's back here, Christian?
All right, so first things first, this is called the Pittsburgh machine. Basically, the way we do our sheet metal, you could do sheet metal many different ways. The way we do is with the Pittsburgh machine. It's just a way of combining two pieces of sheet metal together.
That's what this thing is?
Yeah, just click it on. These things rotate and they form the metal. I'll slide it through, they form it, and I'm able to take another piece of metal, just hammer it in, and it kind of forms together, and that's how.
Okay, so you can fit two pieces together.
Yep.
So finished product. What's that for?
To match the difference between the plenum and my coil. This is refrigerant rack, oxygen, acetylene for my torches, nitrogen for brazing and when we pressure test. Both my recovery tanks for when we take out the old refrigerant, and a tank of 410 for at the end of the day if it needs refrigerant. And then this is the recovery machine. It's the device we use to take out the old refrigerant and put it into the tanks. You know, I've just got miscellaneous wire, 6 wire, 10 wire, 2 wire. Got my tapes. I got my PVC glue, my primer. Got breakers if I need to change them. This is called a shear. This is just essentially, it cuts my metal. It's nice and big and long, so if I have to make big pieces, it can cut it. This is when I have to make my transition. So when we put in new equipment and it goes into where the old equipment is, 9 times out of 10, it's not the same size. So I've got to make up that difference. Like with the Pittsburgh machine, I make measurements, I form my transition.
Okay.
That forms it together, but yeah, when I have to cut my pieces for the transition, this is what I use. And then this bends the metal. I could show you. You just place a piece in here. And if I have to make like a right angle, I can do that. Those are my canvases. We put those on top of coils. It just gives us a little bit of more flexibility as far as when we put the equipment in there. 3/4 PVC for drain line. I've got a couple sticks of 2-inch or 3-inch for if I have a high efficient furnace. And then I've got all my single wall straight pipe, 6-inch all the way down to 3-inch. And then my elbows, 6-inch all the way down to 3-inch. And there. PVC fittings for high efficient furnaces.
Because that just has to be like vented differently?
The high efficiency? Yeah. It uses more of the exhaust gases. Okay. That's what makes it more efficient. Every dollar you pay for gas, you're using some of it.
Right.
And more high efficient furnace, you're using more of that dollar. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
So by the time the gases leave that furnace on a high efficiency furnace, they're not as hot. So they can go through PVC versus B-vent.
Okay. So you guys can basically take care of pretty much anything with this truck? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tour.